Get ready for the 2012 PV Concours d'Elegance because it's coming up next. Stick around to see all the automobile action. I'm your host, Heather Mayer, and today I am at the 20th annual Concours d'Elegance on the Palos Verdes Peninsula at the Trump National Golf Course. What a magnificent day to see all of these unusual, unique, beautiful cars. This year's theme is French curves, highlighting classic French automobiles. There is elegance all around me. Come with me to check it all out. I'm here with the Grand Marshal, Peter Mullen, and the Chairman, Peter Kudith. Now, you guys, tell us a little bit about this event. I know, for example, that you are Peter Mullen of Mullen Automotive Museum. That's pretty exciting. I know that your first car that you got was the Delahaye, or in French, the Dulé. Is that correct? Tell us a little bit more about yourself, and then for you as well, Peter.
Well, I've been a car guy all my life, but fell in love with French cars about 30 years ago, and so I've been passionate, committed to the Art Deco style and the French cars for that period of time. And we opened a museum to display those to the public about a year and a half ago.
Well, I've been not the Grand Marshal, but I've been the chairman of the Palos Verdes Concours for the last 5 years. And we're very, very pleased that this is our 20th year that we're doing the Concours. And I'm extremely pleased to have this guy standing next to me. Peter, as a Grand Marshal, he agreed because he's all over the world from one week to another. So to catch him on a weekend here is great. Peter is also displaying. Thank God he's not showing because he won Pebble Beach Best of Show last year. And obviously his cars would win, but he's displaying 2 Delahayes and the Voisin that won Pebble Beach last year in 2011. So we're expecting around 4,000 people to show up here today. We had an excellent road rally, and I talked Peter into bringing the 3rd Delahaye. I never realized that he would bring it to the road rally, and so we actually got to see the car on the road, which is pretty awesome to do that. So we've just been having a lot of fun, and we're hoping to have more fun as we go forward today.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. Now, I've heard that the PV Concours d'Elegance has been held at various places over the years, and this is probably about the 6th year at Trump Golf Course. Is that correct? I heard that it was actually held on the PV Peninsula football field at one point as well.
That's where we started. We started on the football field and on the high school football field, and we've been at Rolling Hills, and then we've been here for the last 5-6 years. Of course, you can't do better than this venue with the water. We're right on the water.
I'm standing here with Greg OBrien. He is the president of the PV Peninsula Rotary Foundation. Now, Greg, can you tell us a little bit about your charity in particular? Why are you guys here today?
The Palos Verdes Peninsula Rotary Club has a foundation, and it does a lot of things for charity, but particularly including scholarships for graduating seniors from the various high schools on the peninsula, as well as the Boys and Girls Club in Los Angeles Harbor. And our club helped found this wonderful event 20 years ago with the Palos Verdes Art Center. And so as co-sponsors of the event, we've seen it grow from 20 cars down at Palos Verdes High School all the way up to 200 cars today. And the net proceeds of this event will be split between the Palos Verdes Art Center and the Palos Verdes Rotary Club Foundation.
Right, and then they will be transferred over to the graduating seniors as well. Can you tell us a little bit about how these seniors can get these scholarships as well?
Well, they may apply for scholarships, and there are several bases for the scholarships, including need and grades and test scores and teacher recommendations and so forth. And then we also sponsor scholarships for the Boys and Girls Club. As I said, they have a college-bound program that is pretty wonderful. Last year we gave out, I think, $25,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors.
I'm standing here with Mark Smith. He is the Senior Vice President of Malaga Bank in Palos Verdes. Now, Mark, you guys are the founding sponsors of the PV Concours de Elegance this year. Is that correct?
That is correct. We've been a sponsor for the last 20 years of its existence.
So every single year you have been? Have you guys been the founding sponsor in the past as well?
Well, we were the founding sponsor the first year. We've been a major sponsor every year thereafter.
Now, okay, tell us why exactly you do sponsor this event, and how does it benefit the community and yourselves?
Well, Malaga Bank is very committed to the different organizations charity-wise here in the South Bay, and this is one of the major ones we do. The sponsorship monies for this event principally go to the Palos Verdes Rotary Club and the PV Arts Center, which has a number of events and organizations that they contribute to as well. So we're very supportive of all their activities and events.
Besides that, what else does this event mean to you?
Well, it's a great event for the South Bay. It's very well attended by the community members here in the South Bay. We have open invitation to our clients of Malaga Bank to come here and friends and neighbors. So it's an opportunity for all of us to get together and have a good day.
Yeah, the community needs to get together sometimes, right? I mean, PV is a great place. And now, can you tell us why your company stands out over all others on the Hill?
Well, yeah, I can. We were founded in 1985. A number of community banks were founded here in the South Bay back in the mid 80s. And actually, I have to tell you, as a community bank, we're the last one still in existence. Others are no longer with us to various and sundry reasons, and others are no longer with us because of mergers and acquisitions. During all that time, Malaga stood on its own, grown by itself. We have 5 offices here in the South Bay, from San Pedro, 2 in Torrance, 1 in Rolling Hills Estates, and 1 up in Manhattan, up in the Maricosa, excuse me. So we're very committed to being remaining here in the South Bay and giving back and being part of the financial industry here in the South Bay.
I'm standing at the Medawar booth with the owner and his wife, Robert and Sheila Medawar. Now, Robert, can you tell us a little bit about why you sponsored this event?
We sponsor this because we are part of this wonderful community. We opened our business in 1980, and we are very proactive. And the Concours is part of what we do. I'm a car collector, so what better thing can you do? Have the marriage of jewelry and cars. So here we are, major sponsors, and very proud of it.
Oh my gosh, well, we love that. Can you tell us a little bit about the cars that you own, actually? Because I'm kind of curious about that.
I don't want to be biased, but I have a Ferrari and I have a Porsche. I won't mention what years they are, but they're dear to me, and I love driving them every day.
Okay, are those your favorite cars out there on the road?
Oh, no, there are a few there that are on my bucket list, and hopefully within the next few years, as we sell more jewelry, I can just keep stuffing that sock and keep buying more cars.
Okay, I gotcha. Now, Robert, have you guys sponsored this event in the past?
We have. This is our 5th year, and we're very happy to do that. And today, if I may, we are featuring 2 major lines that we carry. Okay. We carry the Hermes line of jewelry and watches. Hermes is a prominent French manufacturer and very exclusive. We have the line at the shop. The new watches are coming in for the holidays, and we have a preview today of what we're going to have coming in. Also, right where that crowd is, we have the Henderson Jewelry Collection. It is an Italian manufacturer made out of 18-karat gold and enamel with diamonds and colored stones. Beautiful combination.
Oh, absolutely. Now, I'm just curious, how does your company stand out from the rest of the other companies on the Hill?
We do have unique pieces of jewelry that we sell and different lines, but our motto is we sell ourselves. We are proactive, we participate, and we're here for our customer. And I tell people we sell jewelry with a smile.
Okay, and then just going back to the event itself, the PV Concours d'Elegance, what does this mean to you? And, giving back to the local charities in the area.
Well, charity is one of our top priorities. You can be in a community and make lots of money, but if you don't give back, you're not going to get back. And we participate, we help the Art Center Rotary Club, and many other facilities and charities on the peninsula. And we are of the community and for the community, and we are proud to be sponsors of the Concours.
Well, we appreciate it very much. And is there anything else you'd like to add about your company or the event itself today?
I just want to say, enjoy the show and have fun.
I'm here with the Education Director of the Palos Verdes Art Center, Gayle Finney. Now, Gayle, can you actually first off start by explaining to us what an Education Director does, an Art Education Director?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, I'm involved in all of the educational aspects of the Palos Verdes Art Center, and that includes on-site things that happen and also outreaches like Art at Your Fingertips, who's represented today at the Concours.
Can you please explain a little bit more about the Art at Your Fingertips? I know that you guys go to all the schools around, like mainly the middle schools and the elementary schools and stuff like that, right?
Sure. Art at Your Fingertips is actually in its 37th year. It was founded when art was eliminated from the schools because of Prop 13, and we had a couple of volunteers at the Art Center who wanted to make sure that art stayed in the classroom. So ever since that time, it's been a volunteer-based outreach program of the Palos Verdes Art Center, and it goes into every classroom at every public and private school on the peninsula, and brings 5 projects every year to all of the students' grades, kindergarten through 5th grade.
I think that's wonderful. I think that art should stay in the school systems, and I remember it myself when I was in elementary school. So thank you for being there for all the children.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we feel that art is a really important part of every child's education, and there's been a lot of studies that let us know that it helps children learn in all the other academic subjects. So it's our mission to bring art to the schools.
Now, Gayle, can you tell us exactly what does this event mean to you? I'm just curious about that.
You know, that's a great question. And one of the things that we like to teach students is that art is all around you. And here at the Concours, we see fantastic works of art in the way of these phenomenal cars. And I think it's a great inspiration for students who want to consider design careers in the future. And I hope that everybody will be inspired by what they see and will appreciate a little bit more of what they see around them as a result of coming to the Concours.
I'm here with Jeff Nadler. He is the branch manager of the Farmers and Merchant Bank in Rolling Hills Plaza, correct?
Yes, thank you very much. Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're actually a local community bank headquartered out of Long Beach. We've been around for over 100 years, and we're one of California's strongest banks. We've been involved with this beautiful concourse for many years, and also for the last 8 years have sponsored the Road Rally, which is a really fun kind of tour through the community, which takes place the day before the concourse itself. So we've actually got to see some of these beautiful cars in action as they cruised through the Palos Verdes community.
Yeah. And Farmers and Merchants Bank is more of an independent bank, right? And you said yourself that you do more personalized banking, you do your personal loans, you sign them off. Tell us a little bit more about what you do as well.
Yeah, certainly. Farmers and Merchants Bank is actually family owned, so that's really special for us, and we actually have a kind of different set of core values than I would say the large national banks. We do care about our customers, you know, they call us directly, and we handle the personal touch. We know our customers' names when they come into the branch, and that makes a difference. It makes them feel at home.
I'm here with another major sponsor, LOA Incorporated, with the president, Robin Grove. Now, Robin, hi.
Hi.
I heard that you brought the Pagani car, the Italian car that's sitting out front. Tell us a little bit more about why you brought the car here today and why exactly you transfer it to different locations.
Okay. My company is an international customs broker and freight forwarder. We transport these cars internationally to and from Concours events around the world and bring them home. So if you have a car, I would like to take it over to Goodwood or Australia or wherever you need it and bring it back home very safely.
Oh, great. Now, you said that the Pagani is going to be released later this year. Is that correct?
Yes, it'll be homologated for the USA this year, and it'll be on sale if you would like to purchase such a beautiful automobile.
If we could afford it, right? All of us, well, some people can, which is great. I love it.
Yes.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more about your company itself, like what it does, what you do?
Yes, I have been in this industry for 33 years as an international customs broker. broker. We deal with U.S. Customs in order to bring the cars. We have to export them with customs clearance to make sure they're not stolen. And we put them on planes, and we put them on trains, and we put them in containers, and we make sure they're very safe.
All of the transportation vehicles have to be probably securitized and all that.
Yes, and when they get overseas, they have to make sure that they get through the foreign customs as well, and safely to the venue, set up, and brought back home.
So you're one of the main people who end up, dealing with all of that. So it must be kind of scary, right, in a way?
In the middle of every piece of the international logistics chain, yes.
Now, can you also explain why you decided to sponsor this event, the PV Concours de Elegance, and what it means to you, giving back to these charities?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think it's a premier event. I grew up in Palos Verdes, actually, since 1962, and I love it over here. I really feel that this Concours could have an international arm and make it the Concours, the premier that it needs to be. So I'm actually going to be volunteering and hopefully bringing the international arm here.
I'm standing here with Alexandra DeChico. She is the auto representative for the Pagani Auto Gallery in LA. Now, Alexandra, can you tell us the make, model, and year of this Pagani right behind us, please?
This is actually the 2012 Pagani Huayra. So it's here in the United States. It's on tour a little bit. It came here for the Pebble Beach Concours, and we're lucky to have it now. We've got it for about 2 weeks, so we're doing a little tour with it here in Los Angeles. It's been a lot of fun.
What do you exactly do on these tours? I mean, has this car ever been driven, or is it just for show?
Yes, it's drivable, so it's both on show and being driven around Los Angeles a little bit. So we've been taking it to events. We're happy to have it here at the Concours today. It seems like it's a big hit. So a lot of people have never seen this car. This is the only one in Los Angeles right now, even the United States, I believe. So yeah, it's a special treat. We're really happy to have it.
Well, it's beautiful. And may I ask, who gets the privilege of driving this? I'm kind of curious.
There are a few people. I myself haven't been able to drive it yet, but maybe one day I can get behind the wheel. Pagani actually has one of their sport drivers here today. His name's Davide, so he is actually the best person to be behind the wheel.
Okay. And I heard you said that this was your first time at the Concours here today, but you've worked other, auto shows around the area. What are those?
Yeah, the auto gallery, we have many different exotic brands. So we go to a lot of the concours around Los Angeles and California. This is our first time here at this particular concours, and so we're really happy to be here.
Great. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about the design of the car, maybe the horsepower of the car? I mean, tell us all about it, because I'm kind of interested.
It's a beautiful car. It's completely carbon fiber, so as you can see, all the detail. It's about 730 horsepower, so it's quite powerful.
I'm here with one of the judges at the PV Concours de Elegance, Mr. Rod Miller. Now, Rod, can you tell us exactly how you judge each of the categories in this event today?
Yes, all our different categories for different classes of cars. We're given a list early in the morning to go over mechanical items such as lights and horns and different things. We go around and look for cleanliness of cars, originality of a car, how the car is reassembled. We do have a new category this year. It's preservation class. It's cars that are pretty much like a barn find, or an old family member had it for many years. It's non-restored. A lot of the cars here are naturally well over 100-point cars. It's very difficult to come up with a best of show. Cars are always judged at the very end. We take a first place out of every category that there are, and we put them all together, and your master judges all go around and decide what best of show is. As far as some of the exotic cars going, we're standing in front of them right behind me. It's pretty obvious. So, but it goes from that down to very simple cars. I mean, a lot of the other side has Model A's in it, and Chevrolets, and well-known cars. So, but we've had a very good turnout for 20 years, so we hope to keep going with it.